Hello everybody, my name's Star Brown and I've been thinking about talking about the royal family for quite a while now because I'm seeing all the newspaper reports and all the cartoons and the memes which are being spread around social media. And first of all, of course, we had the situation with Prince Andrew, and if anybody had seen his interview, it was absolutely laughable the way you could see through his lies. I mean, honestly, there's a photograph taken with him with a young girl and he cannot recall this person. If you did not know that person, you wouldn't say, I could not recall. You'd say, don't know her, never met her in my life, I don't know what she's talking about. And it's just an easy way to sort of get out of a situation by saying, I can't recall. And as for the photograph that was taken with him and the young lady involved, he didn't say that wasn't me, must have been photoshopped. He spent about 5 minutes trying to explain why they couldn't prove that it was a photoshopped picture. So let's speed forward a little bit where the royal family is now being rocked, and the royal family represents society at large. They're meant to be the do-gooders, but you'll often find that whatever's going on in society also starts to happen within the royal family because they're not perfect, they are just human after all. So right now we have the situation with Harry and Meghan, who now want to go it alone. They want to start off their own charity and they want to earn their own income, and they will no longer be senior royals. And what you've got to understand with this is, first of all, Harry's mother died, Diana, because she was hounded by the press. Her life was made absolute hell. And now the same thing is happening to Meghan. Do you think, with all the trauma that he endured with his mother's death, that he's just going to sit back and let Meghan carry the weight of this? You've also got Meghan, who's a very, very strong woman. She's very much like Diana in as far as she has her own thoughts, her own mind, and she knows exactly what it is that she wants to do. I mean, the first time I got introduced to her was when she was a little girl, and she did that video protest about washing up liquid only being advertised to women and not being advertised for men. In other words, is it only women that do washing up? So this is a very, very strong person. And I have no doubt that when Harry and Meghan actually met each other, it was because they both have this intense need to help the world and to help others, as do many light workers in the world today. Many people are waking up in realizing what they have to do to help the world. And if there is somebody in need or there is something happening on a global scale, we want to get involved and we want to help. And Harry and Meghan are no different. They're very evolved souls. They will go on to do great work together in this world, and that is what brought them together, that love of wanting to be a good person. And now suddenly you have the press that's erupting and writing all sorts of stories about Meghan, and you have Meghan's own voice being taken away from her because she has to fall under royal protocol. I think this is the best thing that could ever happen, and it's happening with many families. Children are growing up and they're realizing they don't fit in. They don't fit into that structure, and they're breaking away and they're making their own life. So I think we need to wish Meghan and Harry a good fortune and good luck on their journey. And I would also think that Meghan would like to disassociate herself from anything to do with what Prince Andrew's involved with. And I think this is just total liberation for her. It's going to be the best thing possible. What is interesting is that little Archie, when he grows up, he might be the opposite. He might be somebody who'll resent the fact that he didn't get a title calling him prince, and he may go back to the royal family and become a senior royal or whatever it takes moving forward. So we never really know what is going to happen, but I think the very fact that Meghan and Harry broke the news that they were leaving the royal family on Instagram, and that it didn't actually come as a notice from the royal household, shows that they have their own minds and no one is going to dictate to them. I wish them all the luck in the world, and I think they're going to do some fantastic things, and this is not the last that we've heard from them. And Meghan is a power woman. She is going to go out there and bring great change for women's rights in the world. Lovely to speak to you, and thank you for giving me a chance to explain the background. Namaste.